everybody, I'm the Drag Princess and welcome back to my channel. Today I have yet another sketchbook tour because we're not able to see the blah, blah, blah. Because we aren't up to the good stuff quite yet. So this for you guys is the 8th sketchbook. For me it's like the 5th or 6th or 7th. My camera's moved, isn't it? So I think this is like the 5th or 6th or 7th for me. So I started this on the 13th of September 2018 and I finished on the 7th of April. Anyway, so this is it. So let's just get into it. First of all, I had this sketchbook, much like some of my previous ones. I had this for a class at school when I was in high school. So for this I was doing a vet course of IDM, which is like interactive digital media. Really forgot the name of it, but basically this was one of our assignments. We had to make a character, and so we had to brainstorm some ideas, and then we did some research on different audiences, features of the gameplay and all that stuff, and then the environments, and we had to do some stylistic research. That was an excellent blank page. And some more research, and we were looking at different cartoon styled video games, ones that I really liked. And so I did some I did some more research with specific games and specific environments and images and stuff. Basically writing what I liked about them, what I didn't, and what I would change and all that stuff. And then we obviously moved on to character, so there's a lot of character design from different games, just in that sort of cartoony stylistic look. And then we had to write this whole thing about the game. This was like our final thing about it. And then we moved on to concept drawings. I actually forgot about this down here. I actually really like that. This was just like a random thing that I drew in class. Some more character styles. I'm just going through them all. And so this is what I came up with. So yeah, and so this was some drawing on the environmental and what I wanted the landscape to be like. And then this was my first time 3D modeling ever, back in 2018. I'm much better at it now, now that I've gone into uni. So I think it would be nice to like do this again, but this was just sort of what I came up with. I definitely like the houses in this, the trees. I could have just like used something out of the gallery, but I definitely could have done the character better. Anyway, yeah, but I like passed it and I thought it was all good. And then obviously after I finished all of that assignment, then I just started to do random doodles on random bits of paper, and then at the end of the year I just stuck them all in here. So just go through them. Just little characters and little things from work and stuff. This was about the time where we were starting to do Beauty and the Beast, so that was sort of me kind of thinking about different costumes for them, and then some practices of things. This was me drawing people in the store, came through. Some costume designing. This was just me drawing costumes and stuff. Some more clothes and garments. random drawing that I did at school. This was supposed to be like a full thing where it was like she was supposed to be like getting kissed on the cheek by a frog, and she was supposed to be at like this tea party, and she's a witch. Obviously I had this whole idea but never did it. Some more garment things. I don't know whether I'm gonna make any of these. I think some of these were inspired by Pinterest. But yeah. Some more garments that were kind of designed for Pinterest. Some random doodles. And then we have more sort of things. Dragon. More mythical creatures that I just decided to draw. More garments. I would like to make these, but I don't know where I would make them. Or where I would wear them. And then I decided to draw some armor and stuff. Some more things. This was a jacket. This was like a big coat dress sort of thing, which I really like. Some sword. Brandishes. And then I had this idea of like doing a armor inspired by like fairy tale characters. So this was Red Riding Hood. Some helmet designs. And then I was doing that sort of trend where people draw things in a zodiac. So I was doing zodiac armor, helmets, and weapons. And then some more practicing of some people, anatomy, little characters, and just some random doodles at school. Some more characters that I was drawing at school when I was bored. This was Gwen Stacy. I drew her. Not that great, but I mean, yeah. I think I used a reference for this. I can't remember. Some more armor sort of thing. This was supposed to be like forest kind of inspired armor, I guess. Some more garments off of Pinterest. These were some random photos that I had printed out and just stuck in because I didn't really have anywhere to put them. And then this was what would characters look like if like this was, so like I found a bunch of character aesthetics. So obviously we have Alice in Wonderland, Beauty and the Beast, Red Riding Hood, Mulan, and Cinderella. And I was basically trying to think of, well, what do these images suggest these characters actually are without the sort of reference of who, like what they're making aesthetics for. So so my ideas were Alice, the Diamond Princess. Belle was basically Belle. She was like a library. She was going to be like a librarian or something. We had Red Riding Hood, the killer. Mulan, the assassin. So I was trying to kind of make them a bit darker. And then obviously Cinderella at the masquerade ball and that stuff. Some drawings of a guy I knew. And then some random sketches and stuff. Which I quite like, actually drawing on these little sticky notes, because it gave me like a bit of a challenge to like draw something in a minimal amount of space. This was so these are Pinterest references. These were me trying to be my friend. Obviously that one's not very good, don't look at that one. But this one was sort of based off, I like the idea of this, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like an ad for like Apple or something. And it had this piece of artwork, so I thought that'd be cool to like do with like something else. And then obviously Beauty and the Beast happened, and so I decided that I wanted to do, oh, I think the dog got in. So yeah, so then obviously Beauty and the Beast happened, and so I wanted to sort of draw the characters with like the actors and their characters and stuff. So I had like a bunch of different combinations, and like these were some sketches that I wanted to do, and so then I wanted to do like full things, but obviously it never happened. This is one of the books this is one of my sketchbooks that have a lot of things that I wanted to try, had an art concept for this sort of series of painting, and I never like got around to it. So there's Gaston and LeFou, Beast and Belle, the Silly Girls and Gaston, Cogsworth and Lumiere, Lumiere and Babette, Gaston and Belle, Maurice and Belle, and then this is Potts, Beast, Cogsworth and Lumiere, Gaston and LeFou. But yeah, so I obviously, as you can tell, I flipped through, hardly got around to any of them. Then I did this, which is like one of the only times that I've done like a full sort of picture like this. Really, really unique to what I like have done in the past. So yeah, this is like one of the only times that I've done a full picture like this. And then next I got the Ohu, this is when I got my Ohu 60 dual tip marker pack. I was just playing around with them. And then this was me sort of commissioning myself, doing like a little self-commission thing for Beauty and the Beast, because it was a show doing the program, and so I designed it all and stuff. And I'm pretty sure in here is like the little mock-ups that I did. So this was like a little mock-up that I did in like yellow things. Obviously it's all like messed up, but you can see I did like all the pages and stuff for it, just as like something really small. And then I went into a Word document and started actually like putting them together. So this was going to be the actor of Beast and Belle, and then the rest of the cast, and obviously the flowers were going to be cast photos, and then the sponsors and stuff. So that was like a little commission that I did for myself, based on previous books that the school had done for their shows. And so yeah, I just like did that randomly. I didn't actually tell anyone about it, but I just thought that was cool. The actual program that we got was kind of lame, but yeah, it was fine. And then this was more of those aesthetic princesses. This was supposed to be Aladdin or Jasmine or whatever, and this was Pocahontas, and that was Rapunzel. And then I decided to print out some pictures and do like a few collages to kind of help myself with sort of colors, I guess, and like collages. So I did these, and obviously, and like these were all artworks that I really like. So there was kind of like inspo pages, doing a few inspo pages, some random poses, some references. And then this was just like a paint page that I was just used scrap paint on. More scrap paint and kind of like testing it a little bit to see what it could do. More scrap paint. And I decided to finish it off with some character side profiles. So that was it. So yeah, so this one is a pretty short one. There isn't much in it, and this was one of my emptier ones. I didn't really enjoy using this one. I'm not entirely sure why. I think this was just kind of like a rough time for sketching and stuff. Obviously, I really enjoy all of the garment sort of sketches and stuff that are in here. but basically that's like it. I don't think I'll return to any of these projects that are in here, but I mean, you know, it's a sketchbook. It shows progress, it shows what was happening, my thoughts and all that stuff. So yeah, so I definitely, the ones after this I definitely think are much better and I enjoy it a lot more. So do be looking out for them, because I love the sketchbooks that I have done in recent years, in like the past 2 or 3 years. So yeah, so that was that. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe and stick around if you want to see my other sketchbook videos that are to come. Trust me, they get much better than this. And also there will be a little playlist in that top corner just up there, where you can check out all my previous sketchbooks. So yeah, so that was all. So thank you all so much for watching, and remember, I'm the Dragon Princess, and I will see you all later. Bye!